the slot, shooting. Scores for Toronto. It's line to deep left field, and that's a game winner. Ford, he got it, and there he goes inside the 10 to 5. Oh, the play of the year in the NFL.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the post-game rundown from the Blue Jays game I attended on September 28, 2025 against the Tampa Bay Rays. But before we get to this one, I want you guys to please leave a like on the show, scratch out for new, hit notifications, leave comments down below if you guys had thoughts, care went to, if you guys were at the game and your thoughts or feelings, guys have in general on this post-game rundown. Feel free to leave comments below. Let's hear you guys on there. Alright, guys, let's jump right to it. I want to make a disclaimer before I start this one, guys. I did do a lot of screaming yesterday, so I'm not going to be, really crazy for this post-game. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going to be having the same energy. I will have the same energy, but I got to try to control my raising my voice today just because I don't really want to hurt my voice any more than I've already did, so I'm just going to be a little cautious of that, so just let you guys know it will be exciting. I'll have the same energy, but it's going to be just a little bit different. You guys will see, but sorry about that, guys. But anyways, guys, we're going to get straight into this, and, man, what a year, man. I mean, the season's done now. Regular season. Playoffs are going to be starting tomorrow, wild card round, but I tell you, what a season for the Jays, man. It was awesome. Great season. I mean, all year round. This team was actually one win better than the 2015 team, which is incredible. And yes, guys, the Toronto Blue Jays, yesterday afternoon, I'm filming this next day, they took the win in this game. Yes, they took the win in the game I went to, and it was so important about what a game it was. The final score of this game was Toronto Blue Jays 13. Do you believe that? 13 and Tampa Bay Rays 4. 13-4 win for the Toronto Blue Jays. And with double digits as well, I believe, let me think here. I saw 10 against the Twins. I saw 12 against the Yankees, 12 against Athletics, and 13. So it's at least 4 games where I've seen 10-plus runs. And the first time where I've seen 13. Now breaking a new record. It was at 12. Now I've seen 13 runs for the first time in person. Unbelievable. 13. That's a new record for me. 13 runs in person. That's incredible, guys. I mean, that is insane. What a game it was, I tell you. It was incredible. A lot of great things happened. Jays' offense was awesome. It was absolutely amazing. And Jays also ended up clinching the East Division, guys. As you guys know, you saw it after the game. I was going nuts. That's why I'm trying to, be careful with my voice right now. But, it was a great celebration. Honored to be there. I didn't even know they were going to do the smoke machines, but, we have to get to that in the post. The overall thoughts. So we'll do the hits. So Tampa got their 4 runs on 9 hits, which is actually pretty surprising. Then Toronto Blue Jays got their 13 runs on 15 hits. Really good day for the offense. 15 hits. We haven't seen that in a while, and 13 runs. Definitely slumping with that a little bit at the end of the year. That's why I'm not getting cocky. I'm not having any expectations once we're in the playoffs, once it starts next weekend. But anyways, guys, we're going to start the scoring. There's going to be a lot, so I'm just going to do it fast as well. Start with the top of the first inning. Unfortunately, we'll be giving up the first run of this game. Jonathan Aranda, really good player for them. I think they just got him back, too, at the end of the season. There's kind of no point of having him, but whatever. He singled on a ground ball. Palacios scored. That made it 1-0 Tampa Bay. Good for Jonathan Aranda. He's a pretty good player for them, so we'll give him credit there. But don't worry, guys. Only had to give up the 1. And we move on to the bottom of the first inning, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. went single, and that would score George Springer. That tied the game at 1. Good for Vladdy. He's been struggling. It's actually good to see him get a nice RBI single. So it's been a while for Vladdy getting an RBI. So I think he does, but he's still been struggling a little bit. They got to figure out what's going on with Vladdy before the playoff run, whatever, how long that's going to last. We'll see. But yeah, good hit for Vlad. That tied the game. Move on to the next scoring play of this game. This is unbelievable. Normally I would scream and go crazy, but I'm not going to. But this at-bat right here. Bases are loaded. Guess who's come out to play? Alejandro Kirk. And, man, I had no idea Alejandro Kirk had this in him today. Yesterday. Sorry, guys. Next day filming this. I know I might be saying today, but no idea he had this in him. And he came up to bat. And he would get contact and drill it deep to left field, and it was gone. Do you believe that? Alejandro Kirk with that grand slam home run. That'd be his 14th on the season. That made it 5-1 Jays right away. I'm going to tell you, in the first inning, 5-1, same score as the Saturday game. And he already had a home run, and he also had a home run that game. Man, I'm sorry for everyone who went on Saturday. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, that hurts. This game was way better than Saturday, but yeah, that was awesome. Grand Slam. I was going crazy. Everyone was going crazy. Unbelievable. It felt like the playoffs in there, by the way, guys. Fans, insane, but for good reason, obviously. Moving on to the top of the third inning. This is where it got a little bit dicey. Jonathan Aranda came back up again. Also, Alejandro Kirk's best friend, apparently. I know that, too. He would single, and then that would score Bob Seymour, and that would also score Richie Palacios, and that made it 5-3. So cut the deficit in half. Yep, cut it in half. It is now 5-3 Jays. Now we're getting a little right? A little bit And then one more base hit still in the top of the third inning. Jake Magnum would also single on line drive. Jonathan Aranda would come in to score, and that make it 5-4, one-run game, and then we're like, uh-oh. Yeah, we don't want to lose this game. But luckily, that was all the damage Tampa did, and then all Jays after that. Moving on to the bottom of the fourth inning. We're in New Jersey right now. Andres Gimenez came in the game, and he would be out on a sac fly. Clement would score from third, and that made it 6-4. So pretty simple, but good for Gimenez getting in, at least contributing a little bit here. And then moving on to the bottom of the fifth inning, the Blue Jays would not be done with the long ball just yet. Oh no, still just getting started. Alejandro Kirk, everyone was like loving this guy on yesterday's game. He came back up. He would drill another ball deep to the deepest part of the park, center field, and it was gone. Alejandro Kirk, second on the game, 15th on the season. 2-run shot. Santander was on the bases. He came in to score as well, and that made it 8-4. 2-run home run. 2-homer game for Kirk. 6th career multi-home run game, and also first career grand slam back in the first. I forgot to mention that. It was his first ever grand slam, which was insane. I can't believe. So I saw his first ever stolen base and his first ever grand slam. Unbelievable. That's insane. And then moving on to the final inning of offense, which again was another crazy inning. Bottom of the seventh inning. I had a feeling this was going to be a crazy inning, and it was. So Don Varsho was on second base, or I don't even know what base. Whatever. He's on the bases, one of the bases. So Varsho was on base, and guess who came up to bat, guys? Addison Barger. I haven't really said this guy too much this season, unfortunately, but man, I finally got to see him do something I haven't seen since last season. Addison Barger would get contact on a ball, and he would drill it deep to right center field, and it was gone. That would be his 21st on the season. 2-run shot. That made it 10-4 Jays. I haven't seen him home run since the walk-off against the Angels last season, so feels good to finally see him homer again, man. Yeah, that's awesome. It's been a while for Barger, so I felt really good about that. That was great. And then, oh man, we're not even done. Okay, then we have this insane play, and yeah, this is all. The rest of the scores at the bottom of the seventh, by the way. And then Miles Straw, man, he would have some fun here. He would get a nice ball, really deep, like really deep. Yeah, he would hit a really good base hit, and he would be turned on the Jets, going all the way to third base, and he would get a triple. Everyone went crazy over that too, and Clement scored on that play. That made it 11-4. So good for Straw. Really good triple, by the way. I got to give him credit. That was a nice triple. And finally, you know what? Let's just make sure Tampa's not coming back. George Springer, MVP, one of our MVPs, coming up to bat. And he would end up drilling the ball deep to center field, and it was gone. And that would be his 32nd on the year. I am so sorry. 32nd on the year, 2-run shot. Miles Straw scored 13-4 Jays, and that was it. 4 home runs, amazing day. Yeah, 32 for Springer. That's really good for him. So, anyways, guys, then after, saw the last out. Clinched the AL East division. Absolutely amazing. I'm so proud of this team. You know what? Honestly, this team, worst to first, right? I mean, what a season, right? I mean, who would have saw this coming? I didn't see it coming, but hopefully more big things are on the way. That would be great. You know, honestly, let's just do it, man. I mean, why not? I'm not going to say it, but let's win it, guys. Let's just try to, well, start with winning a playoff game. That would be step one because we haven't done that since 2016. So I think winning a game would be nice first. And then try to win the series, right? So let's try to just at least get a game first. That would be a good start. And then we'll see. We'll go from there, right? But not having expectations. I know how Toronto teams, at least the Leafs, can be in the playoffs. So you never know. Hockey's going to be around the corner soon, guys. You guys are going to start seeing hockey from me soon. So I'm very excited to get back into hockey again. I don't know how it's going to go. You guys, it might be a little bit different this season, but you guys will see as it gets a little closer. But yeah, guys, so I'm going to get into overall thoughts, which isn't going to be too much. Went down to the Rogers Center. Pretty crowded, a lot of Jays fans, but it wasn't like too bad. I mean, it was manageable, I guess. Went down, a lot of Jays fans there, obviously. I mean, big day, really big game. I wasn't even sure if I was going to go to this game. Thank God I did. I'm really happy I made the choice to go. And yeah, I did not regret it. It was a great game, unbelievable game. And yeah, it was great. I'm surprised also, I will mention this, I'm surprised they didn't do the lineup earlier, because normally on Sunday they do it earlier. And they do like the kids, but they didn't do that this year. They actually just did it as normal. So I'm like, okay, that's nice. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. I know. I didn't know that they were gonna just do it regularly. So I mean, that's fine. I mean, I'll take that, obviously. But yeah, did the lineup, no problem there. First pitch was nice, and yeah, that guy was really Cars for 6 years they said or something like that. Respect to that guy. Absolutely respect. But then the game got started. And then obviously we saw all that amazingness. And then, yeah, it was just great. It's cool how they do all the games at the same time. I kind of like that, actually. 307, no competitive advantage. So I like that. And then, yeah, saw all the scores. I was looking at the Yankees. They won, but who cares? We didn't even need it. We had the tiebreaker. It's like we didn't even need the Yankees to lose anyways, because this team just has all the confidence in the world, which is amazing to watch. And, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. The main thing I want to talk about, though, is the celebration, man. The celebration was awesome. They had the smoke machines. They're showing the Alias champs. I took some pictures of that. Had a long video of it. Definitely going to keep it for a while. It's definitely going to be something I remember for a while. That was one of the best games I ever attended, too. That was insane. That was absolutely insane. But, anyways, guys, I'm just going to wrap it up. I'm done. I don't want to talk anymore. Yeah, I just want to try to recover my voice. Got to do some editing. I got to get everything up and running here, because you guys probably want to see all this footage right now. You guys have no idea. I don't even think anyone knows right now that I went. But anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. So I hope you guys enjoy. I want you guys to please leave a like and subscribe. And let's go Blue Jays. Can let them in the playoffs, however long that's going to last. And yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it's going to be a while. But anyways, guys, without further ado, let's wrap it up, guys. So have a great day, guys. I'll see you guys next time. So let's go Blue Jays. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
And there's some of that